So here's what's happened. I'm supposed to be leaving Liberia today to fly out. I've got a cruise planned, and I also have my niece's graduation to attend. And so I was supposed to be leaving tonight, and sitting in the terminal at about 9:50, 9:20. There was an announcement on the overhead saying that the flight is canceled.
But we don't know yet. No, I can't make it Thursday because we not make it Thursday because we have the flight cancel. They put us up in the Farmington Hotel. So yeah.
So we've put our bags in the room, and we were given information to come down, and that we can order stuff from the restaurant for a meal for dinner. And so Auntie Daphne and I have come down to one of the restaurants downstairs to get something light because it's pretty late before we go to bed. Okay, me and Auntie Daphne here. We're at the Farmington Hotel, and so our flight was canceled, and so we're put up here at the Farmington Hotel. It's about, what time is it now?
10 to 11.
10 to 11 o'clock. We're just coming down. We checked in. Now we're trying to get something to eat, and then so we can go to our room and rest and see what happens tomorrow.
I know, right?
We're hoping, crossing our fingers, we get on a flight tomorrow. Okay. The choices in the restaurant were not bad. Had some choices of variety of sandwiches, which we took. I think it was a beef sandwich, and then I think there was something melt. Auntie Daphne got or something, but it was pretty nice. Just something quick. So we can go rest up. But it wasn't too bad in there. French fries were pretty crisp and hot, and so it was okay. Hi guys. Okay. So here's what's happened. I'm supposed to be leaving Liberia today to fly out. I've got a cruise planned, and I also have my niece's graduation to attend. And so I was supposed to be leaving tonight, and sitting in the terminal, we had an announcement around. First, they told us our flight was going to be delayed. Brussels Airlines told us our flight was going to be delayed. So instead of boarding at about 8:50, we're going to, not 8:50, like about 8:30, we're going to be boarding at 9:30. So we waited about 9:50, 9:20. There was an announcement on the overhead saying that the flight is canceled. And so something about technical difficulties with the flight in Sierra Leone. So they will let us know. So they told us they would put us up in a hotel if we wanted to. There were 2 hotels to choose from, the Farmington and I think some Embassy Hotel. Anyway, so most of us chose the Farmington, just right across from the airport. So then they said in the morning they will let us know, when the flight will be. They're gonna have to rebook everybody, and so that's where we're at. So we're here at the Farmington. We got here and they checked us in. First we had to do just a little paperwork with the Brussels Airlines staff at the airport, and then we got on a shuttle bus to come to the hotel, checked us in, and we got to come downstairs and get something to eat. And this is about now it's about 10:30 when we went down to get like sandwich or something. And then they told us that breakfast is from 5 to 10, I believe. So we're hoping to hear from the airlines within that time tomorrow morning, between around breakfast time, so we know what's going on. Yeah, so I'm hoping that everything is squared away. They can get us on that next flight tomorrow morning so we can be out of here. So that's the gist of it. And so I just wanted to share that little interesting twist of events with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Right now it's about a little bit after midnight. So okay, good night guys. I'll catch you up in the morning. Okay guys, so I just want to give you a quick tour of the hotel room here at the Farmington Hotel. And so that's the entryway as you're coming in. That's the door. And then we've got the bed, of course. And then there's the draperies with the window right there. Pretty spacious rooms. That's the safe. They do have a safe in the room on the side where they got the closet space. And this is the bathroom. Again, another spacious area. The tub I found was a little bit too high getting into the tub, but it was a spacious tub. So in the whole bathroom space is pretty nice. They've got a bidet, and they got I think that's a bidet, and the toilet in there, and then the sink and counter space in there is pretty good as well. So the safe is nestled in between 2 closet spaces, and so you can hang your stuff up if you're there for a long stay. I did not, because I was hopefully just there for a night. And so there are 2 closet spaces on that side of the room. And so yeah, that was it. Good morning, good people. It's the next day. I'm in the lobby, as you can see. I'm waiting here by the door for my husband to drop off some change of clothes and other toiletries for me. Yeah, I checked in my carry-on because I only have 1 large bag. So I said, oh well, let me just check in my carry-on, and just have my backpack with me. Big mistake. I always have my carry-on. Why didn't I keep my carry-on? So my carry-on and my other bag is still with the airline. So I only have my backpack that I didn't have anything in. And so I called him, last night to bring me, some stuff this morning to the Farmington Hotel. So that's where I'm at right now, and he's on his way to drop it off to me. So me and Auntie woke up this morning, Auntie Daffy, and we had breakfast. We just got to have some coffee and an omelet, and then I am just sitting here by the door waiting for
my husband to come and drop me some clothes and stuff. So that's the update. We still haven't heard anything yet about when we'll be leaving or what route. And so we're just waiting to hear. I just want to get ready and be ready. So if they say, okay, you're going this way, you're going that, we'll be ready. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. So that's the update on our canceled flight. Okay.
All right, guys, long story short, we were able to get on a Kenya Airway flight at 3 o'clock to Ghana, through Ghana, and then to Amsterdam, and then to the States. So we were able to, get that itinerary thanks to Auntie Daphne and all her networking. We were able to get on that flight, that detour flight. So, and we were still able to make it to the States for all of our intended events that we were coming for. So, thank you so much, Auntie Daphne. I appreciate you. And guys, thanks for watching. And that's the story of how I ended up at the Farmington Hotel for an unexpected overnight visit. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. All right, guys. Bye-bye.